think smartphone and Wi-Fi is needed in education? Yes, it is because smartphone and Wi-Fi is very useful for students. It can improve student knowledge during emergency, time manager, and also entertainment. Firstly, smartphone and Wi-Fi can improve student knowledge. Long time ago, students only can get their knowledge from teacher, parents, and also book. But nowadays, students can get their knowledge on internet. Students also can share their knowledge with friends by using the WhatsApp group. Next, smartphone is a good time manager. Smartphone cannot manage your time, but you will be do right thing and right time while you set deadline and alarm. For example, students need to wake up early in the morning to go class, school or group discussion. Students need to set alarm on their smartphone. Okay. After that, smartphone can help during emergency. For example, lecturer need to postpone their class. Lecturer can inform students by using the WhatsApp. Last but not least, smartphone and Wi-Fi can give entertainment for students. Nowadays, student is very stressed, but they can play online game or offline game or watching cartoon in smartphone to peace of mind. In conclusion, Wi-Fi and smartphone will give more advantage in education. That's all.
I will explain about the challenges of a smartphone and Wi-Fi proliferation. Okay, the first challenges of a smartphone and Wi-Fi proliferation is the relationship between family and society will be not close because people just sit and always play their smartphone. For example, playing game like Mobile Legends, PUBG and so on. Okay, the second challenges is pupil will be easy to access prohibit website, for example pornography and so on. Okay, for the student, the challenges of smartphone and Wi-Fi proliferation will cause the student waste their time and student will be ignore their education. Okay, if they fail to manage their time, when to play smartphone and when to study, they will some of their time in playing their smartphone. Okay, the last challenges is smartphone and Wi-Fi proliferation will cause the head problem. For example, if the pupil just sit and always play their smartphone, they will face problem head effect. For example, obesity and eyes problem because they less outdoor activities. That's all.
Next is contribution of smartphone and Wi-Fi proliferations. For the first one, Wi-Fi contributions, which by connecting to the Wi-Fi will drain less battery life compared using a mobile network. Next, spend less time transferring data and can connect to multiple modern devices at once. Also can be accessed internet anywhere. So for the second is the contributions of smartphone in our life. The first one is higher efficiency and productivity of staff, which the quality and flexibility of service we can offer to the customer. Next is the ability to access payments wirelessly like more banking. Next is greater access to modern apps and services. Last but not least is to improve networking capabilities by increasing the ability to communicate in and out of the workplace.
Okay, for job requirement, so Wi-Fi is one of the important computer networking. So it is used for different purposes such as data transmission and wireless communication. So by using the Wi-Fi, the result will get in the faster. So how Wi-Fi and smartphone important for job deployment. So nowadays we know that mostly in the office already have Wi-Fi networking. So from that, the employees can get the information easily and fast. And then, so all the info or idea can be through by email or WhatsApp. Besides, by using a Wi-Fi and smartphone, it can be save the time, the ability to do many different things on a one device, such as checking the email, making the appointment, bank transaction, and so on. Okay, for smartphone, it is a portable mini computer because there is almost nothing that can be done by using a smartphone. So, for example, employees can use their smartphone for create a reminder for meeting, and then respond to email, create a collaborate on a project, and then use a effective tools such as calculator or memo recorder. So that's all.
So I will tell you about the job market. As we know, the smartphone is already exists in Japan since 1999, but have gained mass adoption around the middle 2000s. The job market are also advanced since the advancement of the smartphone and Wi-Fi. The advancement that they achieve until now is easier to get the job by only search on the smartphone using the Wi-Fi. But in the 21st century, they get job by using newspaper, or maybe they go to the shop that needs job vacancy. So the advancement of smartphone and Wi-Fi make it easier to search the job, and maybe there will be more demand on job in smartphone and Wi-Fi company.
And lastly is about responsibilities regarding smartphone and Wi-Fi proliferation. For the smartphone aspect, so developers should keep updated on their business partners' tactic, such as iPhones, Samsung, Huawei should be keep updated between each other to know what they improve on their features. And developers should develop more user-friendly content, such as work-efficient application for their users, improve their network connection to enable users to stay connected, and they should also offer long-lasting batteries compared to their older versions of smartphones. For example, the older versions of smartphones offers only small storage, but it gradually get bigger and enable external storage such as SD cards. And nowadays, it is currently available to store your stuff using cloud storage. As for example, on network connection, before we only used 2G, and now 3G, 4G, 4G LTE, and the latest is 5G. So that is one of the examples on the proliferations for smartphones. And next is regarding Wi-Fi. So developers should be responsible in providing a better version of wireless connection for their users, and they also must keep on striving on improving their services. So in conclusion, both smartphones and Wi-Fi developers should only strive in excellency to provide a better operation for the users to use from time to time. That's all.